Taking my Chat GPT, one of my old videos, and I'm making a part 2. So I told Chat GPT to build me a game in Scratch, and let's try this out. Alright. So this is the thing. It's a simple game where it's a chase the player game. So it's simple, but let's see what I'm gonna rate it at the end. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Scratch. This is what we have to do. I got my sprites and my background, like Chat GPT said. The cat flying is the enemy, and the normal cat is the player. Let's do the movement part. Alright, so we're doing X first because that's left and right. We're using arrow keys for this one, so ChatGPT is better at text-based languages like Python and JavaScript, and it's not really used to Scratch because it's such a basic thing. Alright, so clicking right works. Let's duplicate this for left. Oops, I added a comment. Left arrow. Then we do -10 this time because we want to go back. Let's test it. Alright, okay, pretty smooth. Alright, and I'm going to explain why we have to use Y and X when we're using Scratch to move objects. X is when you go left and right on a graph, and Scratch is kind of like a graph, the menu, and Y is up and down. You'll learn this in school, kids, so stay in school. Alright, I can move anywhere on the screen now. Slight issues with this. I personally would make it smaller so that it's kind of easier, but ChatGPT hasn't told us to yet. They might, we don't know. Alright, and ChatGPT is telling us to make it point towards our thing always and move towards it. I can see some glitches that can happen. Possibly that when we start, it would already be on it. So we need to make it so that it starts at a certain place, but ChatGPT hasn't told us to do it. And these sound effects and timer part, it says at the bottom. I'm not doing that because ChatGPT didn't put in the steps portion. It just says finishing touches. So I don't think it personally counts. Alright, let's do what it says. We're doing conditions here, so if it touches it, then we're done. I would personally make it speak forever, but ChatGPT said 2 seconds. I would also make it stop all immediately right afterwards, but it's making it wait 2 seconds. And look, it's already always on it. So here's where my touches come in to improve the game. Right now, without that, this game is like a 5 out of 10 with all of the bugs in it. Let's add some of my touches. Let's make it so that the thing always stays up there and it's smaller. Maybe like 50? Yeah, let's do 50 for both. Yeah. Okay, now that we have it small, we can. Oh wait, oops, made a mistake. Okay, yeah. So now that it's like that, we can make it so that it starts there. And oops, look, there's a bug. Oopsies. And now look, then it ends. I would still just make it do it immediately, but like Chat GPT did this. I'm adding on, not removing. So with my touches, I'm making it a 7 out of 10 for our thing. And check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.